The Three Kings. This is brand new. I briefly mentioned it. Already incredibly popular, birthday price, first time ever for these incredible, majestic icons, and available today at from $39.95 to $29.95. And I think we only have, like, is it 900, something like that to go around, Anna?
Bobby Ray, you know, you and I didn't get to talk before the show started, but so much of the things that we have done for today are around the reason of the season and the stories that are told for generations, right? And what's so fantastic is that the Three Kings or the wise men, or, you know, there are so many ways that this story is told, but we have now done it for the first time, and we have put together they're all three sizes of our 3D dies, along with a beautiful Star of Bethlehem. And you are going to be able to create something that you've never been able to do from us in that gorgeous, opulent style. And even you see the detail in the robes of the embossing and engraving. You're able to piece those things together, maybe add a little jewel or two, right? This is something that, you know, these are the gifts, right? And so the giving of the gifts. And so here we have such a beautiful way and reverent way. I love the expressions that our design team has put on the face of these wonderful kings. And you know what was really fun? I actually went, I went to Puerto Rico last January, and they were celebrating Three Kings, right? There was a parade. We were dancing in the street. It was so fantastic. So, you know, I'm reminded of that here. And so this is how, if you were working with these, you want to plan out the papers, right? You want to change the dies that you're cutting. The paper, we're going to start with the gold, but then we're going to accent with a really pretty red foil to get the design to really pop, right? So you see we've got small, medium, and large, and let's just move that so that we don't lose the back end of there we go. Okay, we're going to transform some plain paper into something really, really gorgeous. Now, the paper piecing is a crafting technique. I think that it's more intermediate than say beginning, but that's also true of die cutting. You really just want to be able to take this. All right, so he's coming out. All right, look at that. So all the little pieces in the robe, all of these you want to save. Okay, so we want to make sure that we have all of those extra pieces. Gorgeous. But you see that detail is extraordinary.
And we've never done these before either. And you can say already almost 400 spoken for, so we have just a few hundred left. But Anna, even if you're just as you're holding it, we can just notice, I mean, all of the accent work throughout and the detail. Look at the detail in the kings. Yeah. And isn't it fascinating of all the different things that you've ever done? We've never done the Three Kings.
Well, I've never done them, but I am also very inspired this year, right, to create things that are more, you know, just like I said, the reason for the season. Soulful. So we're going to take the large one. We're going to just go from top to bottom, left to right,
beautiful.
Large, medium, small. And this was done by fussy cutting. Okay, so we went and cut all Three Kings out of that beautiful red paper, and then we inlaid those gold pieces into it, so that this is multiple layers of the two pieces of cardstock. So I think that, you know, those of you that are looking at this, I just made it look so hard. I'm sorry. It's not my goal to make it look hard, but what is important about it is the message, right? And that you have these incredible icons that you can use. You know, imagine making a 3D scene, right, with standing three wise men, right? And we have all the dies of the nativity that we have brought to HSN over the last almost 15 years. We have done every iteration of this we know to do, and now we have the Three Kings, so that, look at that. Isn't that magical?
I love it in that beautiful royal purple. Beautiful. And I like that, how you can utilize the gold however you want to utilize it throughout, or add more colors. That's,
Yes,
oh my
yes.
gosh, that's beautiful.
And so, you know, I love looking at something like this where, you know, our crafts team, each person has interpreted this differently, right? And I love the robes in the monochromatic, just the tones. And this is from the Perfect palette that we looked at earlier in the show. So you've got those tones of solid cardstock. But then if you take the foil stamped cardstock that we have like in our kits and things and add the inlays, you get a completely different look. So we have nighttime, we have daytime. You know, it's all up to you. So let's make something else. I have lots of things to show you. So
and only 3 minutes remaining in the hour, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, so as we're looking at this, what if all the robes are white? You know, this is, again, we're just really spending a lot of time with texture and color and design, and I'm just gonna, you know, we're gonna do-si-do here. We're gonna put them in a different
That's the fun thing about making cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to line them up in size order. Really, you can create with them in any way you want. So, you know, add a little easel to the back of this, and then that becomes something that can be a decoration, right, for the holidays. It could easily serve as something that is a reminder, a very poignant reminder of why we celebrate Christmas each year. And so here, you know, I love this. The whole day is designed around these things. We have angels. We had the Madonna and Child on earlier, and I think that we have some embellishments that are not going to make it to air in the 9 o'clock because they've gone so well. This is definitely a story that people want to tell.
Absolutely.
Through crafting.
And we will remind them. I think we have a handful